Patrick Vieira's Nice are the only team in the Ligue 1 Uber Eats so far to have won both of their opening games. They were certainly helped by a terrible Strasbourg defence at the Stade de la Minot. Lamine Kone, the captain, giving away a penalty which was converted by Danish striker Kasper Dolberg. An emphatic strike by Dolberg, the Dane who would be on target in the second half, as a sloppy loss of possession led to the Dane being played through, and a cute chip. Nice, who beat Strasbourg 2-0 away from home and are top of the Ligue 1 Uber Eats. Jean-Louis Gasset was looking for his first win as a Bordeaux manager, and after former Premier League players Laurent Koscielny and Josh Maja linked up together, it gave Bordeaux the perfect platform to go and get the 3 points. Basic then through on goal, the Croatian scoring his first goal of the campaign. Bordeaux, who beat Angers 2-0. Julien Stéphan's Rennes are one of the most exciting teams, with plenty of hot prospects, including Brazilian Rafinha, who was the creator of the first goal of the afternoon. Le Tallec, the unfortunate Montpellier defender, turning the ball into his own net. It was then time for the Eduardo Camavinga show, the young Frenchman honouring his first call-up to the France national squad with a beautiful solo goal. Julien Stéphan and Rennes, who record their first win of the campaign after a draw to Lille in match day 1. Gaëtan Laborde, who did narrow the scoreline late on for Montpellier, but the final score 2-1 for Rennes. Lille were also looking for their first 3 points of the 2020-2021 campaign, and it was the man who scored for them in week 1, Jonathan Bamba, who got the winning goal for them again. Reims undone by a piece of magic by the young Frenchman Christophe Galtier, who will be looking at his team to push for European places this season. A day of firsts in the Ligue 1 Uber Eats. Niko Kovac was also looking for his first victory as a new Monaco manager, and it was Benoit Badiachil who scored the only game of the match as Monaco defeated a resilient and well-regimented Metz. Vincent Ognon's side, who had plenty of chances to get something out of the match, but who were missing that final clinical touch. In the end, it's Monaco who remain undefeated so far this season. Christian Gourcuff's Nantes had played out a disappointing 0-0 draw against Bordeaux, and with more attacking intent, it was a defender, André Girotto, who scored their first goal of the new campaign. Nantes, who managed to get a second after Fabio was brought down clumsily in the penalty area. (2-1). Louza converting the spot kick, but after 2 Nantes players were sent off in the game, Ferrat scored one of the goals, possibly of the season, looping the ball over Alban Lafont, but too little, too late for Nîmes. Nantes winning 2-1. After their heroics in the Champions League, Olympique Lyonnais returned to Ligue 1 Uber Eats action after a long spell out, but it wasn't the best of starts for Rudy Garcia and OL. Aurelien Scheidler scoring his first Ligue 1 Uber Eats goal. But a penalty awarded to Lyon for a foul on Maxwell Cornet paved the way for Memphis DEPAY to score his first goal of the new season, and for Lyon to get into ruthless mode. DEPAY involved, heavily involved in the second goal. Phenomenal skill showed by the Dutchman, and an own goal by Lautoa. But the magic provided by Memphis DEPAY was far from being over. A penalty for the first goal, involved in the second, but it was individual brilliance that gave him his third as he juggled past the entire defence. Dijon overrun, Gomis unable to do anything in goal for the visitors. DEPAY, who was then given the perfect opportunity for a hat-trick after Leo Duba was awarded a very soft penalty, but the Dutchman did not tremble. Lyon winning that one 4-1 and announcing their return to domestic action with a bang. City rivals SAINT-ÉTIENNE were also playing for the first time this season after their opening match against Marseille had been postponed for health reasons. Roma Hamouma providing the first goal of the match with a scorcher, cutting in onto his left boot to curl the ball past Paul Nardier. Lorient, who were caught also in the second half. Hamouma this time slotting the ball past the goalkeeper with his right boot. And a very convincing win for Claude Puel as Les Verts return to league action. Olympique Marseille have big expectations for the upcoming season. And one of the key players will be Florian Thauvin. Back in the starting lineup for Andrés Villas-Boas. And back with the goals, his first in 15 months for OM. Scorer, then provider, as defender Tchaleta Sarr slotted a second. But the match was far from over. Brest, who had been demolished by Nîmes in week 1 of the league, found a way back into the match on the stroke of half-time. Another goal for Tchaleta Sarr in the second seemed to have put the game beyond their reach. But Brest once again found a way to narrow the score. This time Charbonnier tucking in at the front post. In the end, the win for Marseille 3-2, who start the season perfectly. Olympique Lyon with a big win against Dijon to announce their intentions for the upcoming season. It's another win for Patrick Vieira's Nice, the only team to have won both games so far in the campaign. Looking at the top of the standings, Nice therefore on 6 points. Bordeaux, Rennes, Lille, Monaco and Nantes all on 4 as they lead the chasing pack. Brest, Strasbourg and Dijon, the only teams who have lost all their games so far. Paris Saint-Germain, of course, yet to play as they enjoy a break after their Champions League final defeat to Bayern Munich. Looking ahead at week 3, Lyon will travel to Bordeaux in a top of the table clash. Saint-Etienne host Strasbourg and Paris Saint-Germain will host Marseille after the international break.